Hi, I am Sylvia. This is my teammate Diana. This presentation is about the new Cold War in politics caused by social media. The keywords of our final paper are social media, global politics, the new Cold War, and celebrity politics. This is the content. First, I will introduce the background of global politics from 3 aspects. Then I and Diana will explain the major research questions one by one. In the end, we will list 2 discussion questions. I divide globalization into 2 parts roughly, since the great development of global productivity and trade liberalization have promoted the flow of global commodities and capital. The first half of globalization is the golden period of economic growth in various countries. In the second half of globalization, 3 hidden contradictions of globalization turned into crisis. First, the global imbalance has turned into financial crisis. Second, the political and social conflicts of globalization has transformed into the current political and social crisis in many countries. Third, small conflicts between big countries have transformed into competitions, conflicts, and confrontation between big countries. Our discussion focused on the relationship between the United States and China. The dominance of the United States plays an important role in all fields, including social media. At present, China has the largest social media user group in the world. With the rapid development of mobile networks facilities, Chinese social networks and users still have huge development potential. Therefore, the role of China in the social networks has attracted the attention of countries all over the world. The relationship between the United States and China has also received widespread attention, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to the global pandemic, the confrontation between the United States and China has expanded from economic conflicts to the entire diplomatic field. If US-China relations continue to deteriorate, a situation similar to the US-Soviet Cold War may occur, that is, a new Cold War. Social media in the digital age has repositioned the role of political communication in the social and public sphere. It provided a stage for ordinary people to participate in political activities and express their personal political opinion. Therefore, a lot of political influencers has appeared on social media. For example, the former US President Donald Trump is one of the political influencers. After Trump started running for president, his Twitter account became his political tool. Next is the major research questions. The first one is the political communication function of social media. Social media is a political tool. First, the media provide a platform for political activities. Many political activities and political groups disseminated information about assemblies, demonstrations, and activities, and expand their influence by official websites, instant messaging applications, social media, and online forums. Second, a lot of political groups achieve the purpose of political games by using social media. On the surface, some political movements are spontaneous and they're asking for democratic interest, but in fact, many political groups have participated in the protest with political purpose to get support from the international community and get support for their own interests. Third, social media is a new tool of political ideology. The media is one of the main channels for transmitting political information. At the same time, the media also provides channels for the export of political value. Many media subtly convey political values to the audience from the standpoint of objective neutrality. Social media has changed the traditional way of political communication. Citizens are gradually participating in political activities on social media. The political participation of Internet citizens has changed the people's political behavior. There is a decentralized trend.
Hi, my name is Diana. The next part I'm going to talk about is social media and liberal democracy. During the formation of the new Cold War, social media has broken the traditional political participation model. especially in the era of information-centric. In social movements, participation will express their political demands through social media. They have a large number of fans on the internet, and every day will send countless messages and even make some extremist remarks. In addition, the emergence of social media has allowed ordinary people to receive information from different channels. The participation of people has changed the structure of race. Social media has provided convenient conditions for people to obtain political information and participate in political discussion. This inspires great passion for political participation in the younger generation. Trump is one of the representatives of celebrity politics, especially in 2016 U.S. presidential selection. Trump's selection was based on the use of social media communication platforms, and he conducted a successful political marketing. He successfully used the power of social media to subvert the way of obtaining rights. The next is Trump continued to pass some campaign slogan to social media, such as "Make America Great Again" and then "To Keep America Great" in 2020. His team captured the changes in the mood and the intentions of American people. A large number of loyal fans has been gained through timely changes. The influence of this online information is enough to change public opinions. Social media has reshaped the public behavior. The new Cold War in politics is also closely related to the development of social media in the face of the epidemic. Social media under the epidemic has played a very important role. After the outbreak of the COVID-19, social media has become the main way for people all over the world to communicate and socialize. Social media has developed rapidly under the influence of the epidemic. All activities of people has been transferred online, especially work, study, shopping, and other activities has developed rapidly under the influence of the epidemic. People spend time on electronic devices. More and more information will be received, which will increase the opportunity for citizens to participate in political activities. In the past political life, traditional mediums such as television and radio only have one dimensional impact on the public's political participations. The development of social media has judged the two-way channel between the public and political participation, and the public's enthusiasm for political participation has also been enhanced. When people get enough information without leaving their homes during the epidemic, the aggregation of the information will gradually form public opinion. Whether it is on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, people use text to quickly express ideas. This allows information to be aggregated and used to form public opinions, generally influence political activities. Finally, during the epidemic, social media has become the only way for people to supervise the government and understand the society, and the transparency and the timeliness of information also effectively supervise the government. Social media is a double-edged sword. It can not only bring politicians into focus, but also bring political risks to politicians. Especially during the epidemic, the way in which people can access information is limited, and the information on social media is easily multiplied, especially the presence of robots in social media, which is an automatic account that imitates humans. Through actions such as like, share, and search for information, it can expand the dissemination of fake news by order of magnitude, and people cannot distinguish the true and false of the information. Thus, affecting the judgment of things. For the relationship between China and the United States under the epidemic situation, Trump's attitude towards the epidemic on social media has worsened the relationship between China and the United States. He also called COVID-19 China virus on social media and in public more than once. Finally, a few questions were raised for discussion. Under the influence of social media, have we entered the new Cold War? Through the research of the above three questions, we think we have entered the new Cold War under the influence of social media, especially in the context of China's effective and successful control of the epidemic. The United States will inevitably take more radical and confrontational measures to suppress China. Globalization is not over. The development of new technology will bring new power to globalization. The development of artificial intelligence and IT technology can lead globalization into a new era.
This is our reference page. Thank you for your watching.